Tania Chomyk, the life within the underdog. This woman I met, she is my sister-in-law, theoretically. Neither of us are married to our Dumont men, but we are lucky to have these Dumont men. And these Dumont men have brought the two of us together. If any of you have family or friends, women friends in Montreal, or feel like road tripping down with me when I go in a couple of weeks, she's hosting an event and there's flyers about it. It's called Empower Her, and we'll both be presenting at that event. When you're ready, beautiful lady.
Is it on now? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, wow, it's on. Okay. The light within the underdog. Underdogs don't always wear jerseys. Sometimes they wear hospital bracelets or the quiet armor of showing up to work 2 months after burying a child. Have you ever been knocked down by life so hard you'd wondered if you'd ever stand again? I have, more than once. My underdog story began in my early 30s with the unimaginable, the sudden passing of my infant son, Danilo. He was 6 months old, and he died in his sleep. It was the kind of moment that shattered my life. In that moment, I became a grieving mother. My daughter lost her baby brother. It was the kind of pain that steals your breath and your sense of time. And yet, I kept going. For her, for me, for the memory of the light he left behind. I was the underdog in grief, expected to return to normal when everything had changed. But underdogs don't stay down. A decade later, I found myself in a home filled with conflict and emotional chaos. I didn't want to see it at first. I was clinging onto the image of what family should be. But then, I mapped my family's history, and the patterns were undeniable. Generation after generation of suffering, silence, and staying. And in that moment of insight, I chose something different. I chose freedom. Freedom to create peace for me and for my children. Ending the marriage brought grief, not just for the relationship, but for the identity that I carried. Wife, family, stability. But sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to let go. I was the underdog in my own home, trying to hold peace in a storm of pain I didn't cause. But still, I rose. 10 years later, my long career, one I had unknowingly outgrown, came to an end. But here's the twist. A few years earlier, I had done a visioning exercise, and without realizing it, I had been walking into that vision all along. In the middle of uncertainty, I found what I valued most: freedom. Freedom to do the work that lights me up. Freedom to build something that reflects who I've become. Freedom to live with purpose, not pressure. Every chapter in my story held a form of loss, but also a powerful invitation to rise, to rebuild, and to remember who I am beneath the pain. You see, the underdog isn't just someone underestimated by others. It's someone who dares to free themselves over and over again, who faces the storm and chooses to shine. Today, as I stand on the edge of 60, I don't see a woman broken by loss. I see a woman liberated by truth. I see someone who's found meaning and joy because of what I've lived through. I do this guided by the light my son left behind. That light didn't disappear when he did. It lives on in me. Even amidst the darkest clouds, there's always light. It's up to us to open our eyes and to follow it. So, if you're in a season of loss, of identity, of certainty, of self, remember this: the underdog doesn't rise because it's easy. They rise because they refuse to stay down. They rise because freedom calls. They rise because something inside of them still burns. I'm not here because I avoided suffering. I'm here because I walked through it. One heartbreak, one reckoning, one step at a time. And each time, I chose not to stay down. Not all underdogs wear armor. Some wear open hearts. Some rise not to win, but to heal, to lead, and to live. I rose, and you can too, because sometimes the most powerful people are the ones no one saw coming. Thank you.